planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner sheet.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and for today's episode of Make It Happen with Your Planner, I'm going to show you guys my fall Boho Traveler's Notebook. And I apologize if you see a little bit of shaking, but I broke my clip mount. Oh, I'm so upset about that. So, I'm holding my camera in my hand, and I'm not the what's the word? Don't have the best steady hand in the world, but I hope it won't be too bad for you guys. Okay, so if you follow my channel, then you've seen this traveler's notebook before, just without the boho style added to it. So you see, this is made out of denim, and it came from my LucindadoriPlanners Etsy shop, in which I make traveler's notebooks and accessories. But it's different now because I added several different things to make it more boho style. So if you see this beautiful fabric behind me, I'm going to turn my camera so you can see a little bit better. Isn't it beautiful? You can see my shadow from me holding the camera in here. I just love it so much. I got it. I picked it up at Walmart, and it's just a perfect boho style. I just love it so much. And so I just decided I wanted to have a boho style for fall, and I wanted to still kind of have, fall colors in it. And so I used this fabric, and I cut it out and sewed a pocket, which is what you see right here on the outside. Isn't it pretty? I think it turned out really well, and I really like that I can put multiple pins here in the front, and I'll just show you what pins I have in here right now. So don't go away. So I have a black jelly roll pin right here. Put you right back. Now that normally opens up. Oh, I need to take the elastic off. So it will open up a little bit better. Got only one hand, and it crazy. Oh my gosh, don't jack it up, Lucinda. Okay, so here I got the black jelly roll, because who doesn't always need every now and then a black jelly roll pin. All right, let's get you in there. And then I also have a black Pilot G2 and 0.5. So sometimes you need a finer point pin, which I like. I like the 0.38 as well, but I don't have any right now. They're still at home in Oklahoma waiting for my husband to bring them or send them. I have this real pretty blue Sharpie pen, just so that when this pocket is for on the go. So when you need, the different points, and you need just a different color to stand out. And then, sometimes you need a white jelly roll, although this is a knockoff from Target that I got in a set of all different colors. When you have something dark and you need to write something on it to see, and we've got that white jelly roll, okay? And then also out here on the outside, I've got, this was on my wallet traveler's notebook. It is a keychain with Viking, what do you call those? Runes, Viking runes on it. And my son got it when he did his trip to Europe in November, and one of the places he went to was Iceland. And so he went to that really famous Viking museum in Iceland. I can't think of the name of it right now. So that's there, and so that kind of goes with this fact that this is a traveler's notebook. I wanted to have a boho theme and also kind of focus on some different traveling aspects as well. And I'm going to be adding to this, and I will keep you guys posted as I make more things for it that have to do, with different cultures and traveling around the world. Okay, so inside I have also another piece of that fabric, but this one I didn't sew it, I didn't stitch it, but I glued it on here with Mod Podge, and I think it turned out great. I love the feel of that dried glue. And then the stitching, let's see if I can get close enough for you to see. It may not show up. Let's see if you can see that. No, you can't. Well, a little bit right here, you can kind of see that dark stitching right here, because I wanted it to have that kind of quilt looking feel. That's black right there, and I don't think I can get it to pick up on this from this angle right here, but there it's stitching go along here, and I wanted it to stay that way because it has that quilted feel. But I also think I may add a different fabric that's closer to the blue that's in here, and glue that in here as well. I'm trying to thinking about that and maybe having a charm dangling from it. I think I might do that. And then this is a dashboard that came from my shop as well. And today only, of course, I'll have more sales in the future, but today is September 5th, which is a Tuesday, and all the dashboards in my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop are on sale for $2, okay? So check that out. But if you watch this video later, don't worry, they will be on sale for $2 in the future as well. So here's the outside of that. Sorry guys, I can't get rid of that shadow because of where I'm standing right now while I try to get my replacement for my clip-on camera mount. So here's the outside. This is using 5mm laminate or lamination sheet, and then here's the inside, which I think is nice. I think it kind of goes with that sort of maybe Mediterranean or just, you know, kind of travel look. Oops, I gotta go. I'll come right back, you guys. I got a student calling me from the university. All right. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry I had to take care of a student's need. If you didn't know, I am a resident director for the students for this university for a new residential campus for those who are staying in the apartments and have to make sure I'm available for whatever they might need. All right, so we were just looking at the inside of this dashboard I made, and these are, well, this particular one is not in my Etsy shop, but I do have some standard size ones there. And here's the inside. This is 5mm laminate or lamination, and this you guys may have seen, these are my favorite journaling cards, which fit perfectly inside of this plastic sleeve for traveler's notebooks. And this one, this plastic, my friend actually gave to me, and so I've shown these before in the card from my dear friend John with Peaky Dory Designs, and he also has an Etsy shop called John Rush. And this is the latest one that I made, which everyone who goes to OK Planner Crawl this year will get one. This is my bullet journal. So there are a few things in here that you may have seen before, but I'm going to try to move through those kind of quickly for those who've already seen it, but not too fast for those who haven't, before I get to the rest of the new stuff. So like this dashboard, of course, this was new. I just made that and added to this, which I love. This is brand new. This dashboard is brand new, and you'll see the other side of it in a moment. And then so this you guys have seen before. So small steps every day came from a package for a head wrap. And then in my bullet journal, I think my camera's a little blurry. Let me see if I can get that to focus better. I don't know what to do about that. Oh well. Okay, we'll just roll with it. And then these two I cut out of some you know, mail, junk mail, but so that it would say small steps every day in my bullet journal. Welcome to the show. All right, so this is, you know, some collage, which I did with some positive thoughts. This is my index, and I added a few things to that. Okay, and then now this I showed before is my note that said for that month. This was, did I put the month on this one? July 2017. So, oops, my finger's in the camera. Sorry. So here, I was thankful on these days too. I just didn't write about it, and I'm going to show you an update on this, what's going on with that whole deal. This was my July habit tracker, and I put a note, only track what is necessary, and you'll see as I go further along that I've changed some things of the way I'm tracking. This was a Bible study page, multi-page that I did for about the Apocrypha, which is a portion of the Old Testament that is in the Catholic Bible and is separate in some Protestant Bibles, and it's just the whole area of study that I wanted to do, and also the Septuagint, which was the Greek version of the Old Testament. Am I saying that right? Yeah, let me see. Let's just read a little bit of what this says. The Greek translation of the Jewish scriptures. Yeah. All right. So then this was some email marketing a cousin of mine did, and my notes there, my passwords, my capsule wardrobe, and I've updated as I've gone on, and this was based on the website at youfancy.com, their web wardrobe planner. So this is just more of my wardrobe planner, wardrobe planner, wardrobe planner. Okay, some more notes on the Apocrypha, and some notes that continued, and some notes for the university where I'm working. more notes for that, and some more Bible study notes, which I just love this style. I just use a Tombow or an Artist Loft pen and write regular cursive and then trace around it with a black pen as well. Now this is an update. So this was my habit tracker for August, and you can see there's like all these blank spaces for things that I did not get to do. Some of them I may have done but didn't have time to think about it, to track it. It was a really stressful month for me, and yeah, and so I just took all this space because when I first created it, I was trying to start really taking my time and thinking about what I wanted to track and how. So I didn't write down anything that I wasn't yet sure about, but I wrote these little weekend things, you know, blackouts too far down. But I just used the rest of the space with some different shades of orange and red. I think those are all Artist Loft to kind of make this pretty for all this extra space. And I think it kind of looks like fire. And I like it. It's in the colors for this university, Ottawa University, Arizona. And then so here was my note about my most recent note about gratitude journal. So I wrote, I express my gratitude each morning during my prayers. When life is busy, I don't get a chance to write them down as well. So I do spend a lot of time every morning just thanking God and trying to be grateful and not harp on or dwell on the things that are really stressful. And I don't always write those things down because it's so much, and then I have to try to select which two I'm going to write down in here. So what I'm going to do in the future, instead of doing this gratitude journal, I have a separate bullet journal that I'm going to spend like maybe 15 minutes a day just writing down my thoughts about what I'm grateful for, and what's stressing me, and how I'm going to focus on them in a gratuitous, that's not the right word that I want to use right here, but in a grateful way, in a more positive way. All right, so then here I've got, there's the actual books in the Catholic Apocrypha. And then I am not Catholic. I grew up Catholic. My parents still are. I'm still a Christian. I just have, you know, a non-denominational way of worshiping God. But I really wanted to study this, and it's just really interesting if you ever think about looking into it. And by the way, it was not written by Catholics. It was all written by Jewish people. I'm sorry. And anyway, it's a great study. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. And then this was my August 2017 in review. Now this was the first month, I think, probably at least, I don't know if I ever have done a month in review, but I wrote out a full page and I covered it up because there's some real personal stuff on there about my stressful period. And so I just left the part you can see that says August 2017 was a very difficult month. And I'm going to start doing that every month, to do a month in review. Okay. And then here is my September habit tracker. And let me adjust my camera in my hand a little bit. And so I wrote down things. So there's some of the things that are on here were things that I was tracking separately in other areas. And I decided that was, you know, just a duplication of effort or a waste of space, because I could just include it in the habit tracker with the understanding that I'm not trying to have every box filled in every day, but it helps me pay attention to things that I have not done that I need to give some attention to. So anything like today is September 5th, anything that is blank that I haven't touched since the 1st, I'm going to touch today. Okay. All right, and this was just a sticker from my new friend Blanca. Hey Blanca, she's so sweet, and she turned me on to Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So I'm going to be ordering some lipstick, and I'll show you guys in my next video. Well, not my next video. I don't know how long it takes to get here, but as soon as I get it, I will show it off. All right. And then these were sermon notes from the sermon on Sunday, and this is just a bookmark for a clip with Oklahoma, which I miss Oklahoma so much. All right, so that's all that's in my bullet journal right now. Insert, which is from Peaky Dory Designs. Hey John! And these are some little tea bags, and I know they're upside down. They came from Dollar Tree, and I think they were probably there because where you cut it or tear it is at the bottom, not the top. So I put a little note right here that says chai tea is my absolute favorite, and it is. But so I'm not going to stick anything in that pocket, but I will put a little something in this pocket. Don't know what yet, but I will at some point. All right. So you know what? I bet my camera lens is dirty and foggy, and that's why everything looks like it does. So let me clean that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that did not make a difference, but we'll just continue. Okay, this is the other side of the little plastic insert. And I did have some weather stickers in there, but I took them out because I wasn't using them because it's always hot and sunny here. And I know that will change. It was cloudy for some different days during what they call monsoon season, which is kind of interesting because it doesn't rain for very long. It does rain a lot during that season, but they're really short bursts of rain. But anyway, so there's nothing in there right now. Don't know what I'm going to do. And here is the back of this insert. Of the not insert of the dashboard. So there's the inside and the very back. All right. Now this one came from my dear friend. Girl, what is your Etsy shop called? Holly is her name. She's Holly's Planner Life on YouTube and on Instagram, but I think it's K-Bugs Boutique US on Etsy. That's right, K-Bugs Boutique US on Etsy. So this is a dashboard I bought from her. She's a dear friend. I love her and I miss her. So here is the outside. There's the inside, and I just put used a little bag that I got, I don't know, from a garage sale, and as a pocket, and I put some washi tape, which I just wrapped around a little piece of a manila file folder that I got from Target Dollar Spy, and I cut some, you know, little doohickeys out of it. Okay, so here's another insert from my dear friend John with Peaky Dory Designs. And this one I'm just using, this one is like my monthly insert. Oh, it's tape. Now this was a bookmark I made forever ago for fall. Oh, aren't you pretty? And it's a magnetic one, and here's the back. So it sticks really well because it's got a huge magnet. All right, and so August, as I said, was very stressful, and I didn't use like the insert hardly at all. I think I used 2 pages of it, which you'll see in a second. And so I just copied the one from the 2-year calendar, which I'll show you in a moment, and just taped it to insert it so that I could continue to use this insert because I barely used it, so I wouldn't waste it. So here was stuff on here from before, and that's the 2 pages that I used, and then this was all that I used for the whole month of August. Is that not crazy? So I just kind of blacked out that week up there and made changes so that I could get the rest done, or use the rest. So today is the 5th, and I will start filling this out for the rest of the month. Yeah. All right. So that's John's insert. This is the vertical one. So it is a month on 2 pages, week on 1 page, 2 days on 1 page vertical. All right. Traveler's Notebook regular. Okay, so I think that's it for this. Did I put anything in the back of that? No. All right, and then this is the back of Holly's dashboard, and I had another bag I put in there, and I've got some stickers in the pocket. Okay, and then these are Jane Davenport. I forgot what you call these, but they're, you know, little inserts. So got, I don't know, I guess nothing in that one. This is a craft folder, which is also from my LucindadoriPlanners Etsy shop, and it's got stickers in it. And I'm not finished decorating this, so I started doing it for One Book July, and I will eventually completely cover this. And then here's the other side of that one insert from Jane Davenport. You know, it comes in a pack of 3. Here's another one, got a little note in there. And then this is the 12-month calendar, which I have not decorated yet. As you can see, I haven't done much decorating yet, going past my bullet journal. And, you know, I haven't done any doodling, but I am going to. I did it so much in July. I did so much watercolor and paint and doodling and everything, and I was so busy in August. But it's slowing down a bit now, so I will be doing a lot more in future videos this month of September. So here's that calendar from John, and I did mark October with one of my magnets. And this is one I made a long time ago as well. Give thanks for the harvest. And the little scarecrow. All right, and let's see. I think that is it. This is the 2-year calendar. And then here's another little pocket thing from the other side from Jane Davenport, and that is the end. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't shake too much. And I want to remind all my subscribers that you get an additional discount from my LucindadoriPlanners Etsy shop by being a subscriber, and that discount is in the comments below, and there's a new one every single month. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Tell your friends and family. My goal is to reach 1,200 subscribers this year, and I exceeded 1,000, which is awesome. I think I was at 1,018 this morning. So anything you guys can do to help would be amazing. And until next time, happy planning.